In this episode of Thrift Minis, I'm going to show you how to make some simple elementals. So it starts with these HeroClix miniatures. What you see here is a lot of 148 that I got on eBay, and they only cost me about 25 cents a character. And there's a ton of variety in all these miniatures. They're roughly 28 millimeter, and they're all superhero, comic book, sort of movie characters. But I can kit bash them into all sort of fantasy or sci-fi characters. And they give you a lot of options for bits, heads and arms and weapons. The paint jobs they're okay, but they're not to my standard. I plan to strip and repaint a lot of them. So you can see here the variety that you get. So what I found was this Fantastic Four fire guy and then this Killer Frost character. And what I'm going to do is rebase these to make some simple elemental characters for like a D&D game. So what you need is something like some clippers, a sharp box cutter, maybe a sharp chisel. In this case I'm using a box cutter, and I'm trying to separate this character from the HeroClix base. At first I wanted to get this little bunch of ice at the bottom, and when I'm trying that, I actually separate the bottom of one of her feet, and it breaks pretty clean, so I decided to just cut the bottom of the other foot off. You can see there, that works pretty good. And she's ready. And now this fire guy, he's attached to a flying base, sort of like a snake. He's got a lot of attachment points, so I'm just carefully using a sharp razor, and I'm going down the length of his base to try to get a clean break on that. There you go. Now what I'm going to do is bring out a 25 and a 20 millimeter clear base along with some super glue. And I'm just going to use a little bit of super glue on the bottom of each of these characters. And in this case I'm using clear bases. You can use a regular base if you want. So I dab a little bit of that super glue off and set him onto that base, and I let him dry for a couple of minutes. I do the same with this Frost character. Should make a good ghost or something too. Very carefully allow those to dry, and that's it. You've got some really quick characters there. So this was a short one, and it was really simple and cheap, but it looks really good. If you like this kind of thing, please like and subscribe.